Tonight on Pulling the Trigger, we explore a menace floating silently above our heads. No, it's not surveillance drones or satellites tracking your every move. It's clouds. Yes, fluffy, innocent-looking clouds. Hello, I'm Adam Grozky, filling in for Brad Stiffwood. Welcome to Pulling the Trigger. Natalie X, whose identity we've concealed for her protection, has been living under a shadow, or dare I say, a dark cloud, of an effect so powerful, so suffocating, that 2 weeks ago she came to us compelled to break her silence.
I hate clouds. They frighten the shit out of me.
Clouds, like in-the-sky clouds?
Yes, that's right. Clouds can suddenly and unexpectedly form into shapes resembling animals or objects that have at times put me into emotional distress. They're a problem for me. The other day I saw a stratocumulus that looked like a scary lion. It formed from nothing one sunny afternoon. It scared me to death. Why is nature painting such aggressive animals in our skies? Why can't the atmosphere be more non-threatening?
Natalie isn't alone. Pulling the Trigger investigated her claims, and we polled hundreds of thousands of concerned citizens. Our research indicates that this problem is far more widespread than initially imagined. Whether it's lions and tigers in the sky, clouds have been taking the shapes of all manner of frightful sights. From misshapen male and female body parts, to immigrants with visas, female bosses, lawyers holding subpoenas, and even YouTube podcasters. These sudden cloud formations are traumatizing our nation. Pulling the Trigger reached out to specialists on cloud-induced anxiety. Dr. Nebula Cirrus, a community college-trained meteorologist, was former chief scientist at Wind Canada, this country's federal department responsible for blowing air. She has since left the government and is now the head of the Atmospheric Justice Group. We asked her to address the growing concern that clouds are forming into harmful stereotypical shapes, thus perpetuating outdated societal norms.
Thank you for inviting me on the program. Oh, God damn it, I gave you the wrong photograph. That picture was taken before I had my tummy tuck. Tell your audience to imagine that I'm much thinner looking. Anyway, the clouds, for far too long, have been allowed to roam the skies unchecked, forming into whatever shape they please without regard for the impact on society. It's time to take action.
Could you walk us through how we can prevent clouds from taking on these problematic shapes?
We need to institute a cloud awareness program. This will educate the public about the dangers of interpreting cloud shapes in harmful ways. If you see a cloud that resembles a bloated mushroom-shaped penis or a misogynistic fascist turd, take a deep breath, acknowledge it, but don't give in to its oppressive symbolism.
How do we fix this?
We're proposing the installation of hundreds of high-powered lasers that will sculpt clouds into neutral, non-triggering formations. Think simple shapes, circles, ovals, perhaps a pleasant mist. We'll also introduce cloud shape monitoring satellites to report any problematic formations in real time.
What would be the cost?
A paltry $10 billion.
That's all?
That's per cloud, but that's still a bargain if it can prevent one poor citizen from being unnecessarily traumatized.
And what about those who might say clouds can't control the way they form? That they're just air and water vapor?
Typical cloud apologists. Look, no one is suggesting clouds are malicious, but intent doesn't matter when the impact is harmful. Clouds must learn to do better, or else we're going to need stricter measures.
Thank you, Dr. Cirrus. That's it for today's episode. Stay tuned next week for Spaghetti, an Imperialist Legacy, when we examine the history of spaghetti and its role in pre-fascist imperialist food that forces Italian culture onto the world.